Next, let us look at some of the important and common problem solving strategies that can be taught to children in the classroom. The first is using a rule or a formula. That is, if the problem is not unique, somebody has solved it earlier, or if it is a standard problem, then there might be a rule or a formula that the children can use to solve such problems. Or they can use a trial and error method. This is also called the guess and check method. Or in some cases, if the problem has a lot of data, then making a table or a list can help them analyze the data better and arrive at a solution for the problem. Some cases, they might need to make a diagram, a chart, or a graph or a model to understand the problem in the first place. Sometimes you may need to act out the problem. For example, if I lose my keys, then I try to walk the same path again. That is, if I started from A and walked till B and I lost my keys somewhere in the middle, I try to retrace my steps so that I'm acting out the problem and see if I can find my keys through that way. Sometimes you may need to look at the problem and see if there is a pattern, because if you are able to identify the pattern, then you can solve the problem. Sometimes there might be a lot of information in a problem or a question, and you need to eliminate the irrelevant information that is not important and focus only on the relevant information so that you can solve the problem. Or you might need to break down the problem into small parts. When you break it down, you'll be able to identify what do you need to do to fix the problem, where is the issue. Or sometimes you may need to sit back and use some logic and reasoning to arrive at a solution. Sometimes if the problem is very complex, then solving a simpler problem will clarify the approach and then you can solve the more complex problem. Sometimes you may need to work backwards. If you know the answer, then you can work backwards and find the solution. So these are some of the common and important problem solving strategies that are taught in the classroom.